we're back with day, well, I guess 3 and 4 of Fantastic
What
Fest.
the hell day is it?
Yeah, seriously. And we got the whole gang here now, really. Going clockwise next to me, Cyrus is...
Co-host 3000. Yeah, that's who I am.
Clockwise is you.
I'm sorry, I'm drinking. But yes, I'm not paying attention.
Jason. And Brian.
Man, we've seen a lot of shit since then. I'm sorry, yesterday I was just hit the burnout. I was like, I'm going home.
Yeah.
I can't record. I can barely talk.
It was a long day.
I can still barely talk, but we can talk enough to get some reviews in.
I recommend you start drinking heavily.
Yes.
What do you mean, start?
That's what I like to
drinking.
hear.
I'm midway through drinking heavily.
Too much talking. More drinking.
But Ghost, I know you got to run here shortly, so let's go ahead and get started with what you've been seeing that you want to talk about.
I saw Underwater Love today, which was
that bizarre-looking Japanese film.
It's fucking incredible.
What I mean, that's like a
right.
Yeah, that
one really? Yeah. It's like going to the Source Awards and going that black guy. What are you talking about? No,
it's like looking at Spill and going, no, the one with Asperger's.
But I mean it's basically a Japanese softcore musical, and I'm talking softcore as in see a lot of tits. But with the exception of this is that there's a teenage mutant man turtle that's pretty much showing the girls all the goods. But honestly, that's not part of the story. The story is basically about this kid who died, this high school kid who died. He basically gets reincarnated as a what do they call it? A kappa?
A kappa.
Which is a
turtle man.
Turtle man. Yeah. So basically, comes back to the small town to hang out with this girl that he used to know in high school, which he secretly has a crush on. So it's just him kind of hanging out with her through a good part of throughout the film, and every once in a while, musicals will bust out, and also this turtle boy's dick also manages to bust out too, and there's a whole like really crazy sex scene where he gets a blowjob for the first time. He gets de-virginized.
It's a Gamera sex comedy. Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much is. Yes.
Have you guys ever seen Turtles Fuck?
No.
It's awesome.
Oh, I thought it was going to be hilarious.
The first one ever is still happening.
Yeah. No, they sit there. You got to Google, YouTube.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a movie called Turtles Fuck. You're asking if I've actually seen 2 turtles fornicate.
I saw that movie yesterday.
Well, after seeing this, I have a good idea what it looks like.
It's hilarious. If you want to get a good laugh watching animals in the animal kingdom getting it on, watch turtles do it. Man. It's so damn funny.
Jason, you need to see this movie. You need to see this movie then, brother. I only wish that would have been classic if they had a scene like that when this kid is like, about to, pop his half shell or whatever. But the thing is,
that's going to replace Shark Week. I mean,
did he say cowabunga?
Yeah. Turtle Fuck Week.
You're making it even that much more better. But the thing is,
Turtle Fuck 3D.
This movie put the biggest smile on my face throughout the whole festival. It's one of those movies I actually wish I could have ended it on, only because it made me so happy, and the audience was just fucking just eating it up every moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
have to see. It's a have to see film.
That it's funny because reading the description made me go skip. But everyone coming from it has been like, no, it was so good.
It was. I mean, you'll be like singing and doing the turtle dance number.
Doing the turtle dance.
You had the turtle dick co-host.
I'm still amused.
Better than the Ninja Turtle rap.
I'm still amused that Jason Murphy immediately knew what a kappa was. It's like, hello, guy used to read the Monster Manual for fun over
without
there.
missing a beat.
You Monster Manual and Japanese mythology books.
Yeah, you need to quit going to those websites, dude. They'll fuck up your computer.
Turtle fuck.
Take it from somebody who knows.
I got a turtle porn virus.
So what else did you see?
What else did I see today? Headhunters.
Oh, you finally got to see that.
Which is honestly my favorite movie of the film fest so far.
Me too.
Wow, you talk about a real intense thriller, and just like it's probably like the most witty like edge on your seat movie I've seen in a long time. Great script. Great cinematography, great acting, everything across the board. I mean, I honestly hope it gets somewhat of a decent theatrical release, because this is a movie I would kill to recommend to anybody who knows my ass. I mean, it is just that damn good.
No, it's a thriller par excellence.
Yeah, because I know you guys talked about it, right?
We did. Brian and I got to talk about it.
Okay.
I think. Wait.
I don't think I did because I haven't seen
You
it.
didn't see it, but you were there when we were reviewing it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's one
I
of those movies
raved
you
about
just,
it.
It's one of those movies you just don't want to spoil. I mean,
No.
there's always like these certain twists and turns that keeps the story going, and just this guy has like the dumbest fucking luck too, which is really cool, and how they incorporate that into the movie.
You know, one of the things I liked about it, real quick, is that like it's not just like yet another one of these twisty thrillers. It's actually super bloody as hell,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I mean, like, oh my god, Joe, like there's horror aspects mixed all into what otherwise might seem like a more standard thriller. You know, but
absolutely
yeah,
right.
such great acting, lots of twists. Did not see the ending coming at all.
No.
Wow, really great stuff.
You guys have to see that fucking film.
Will do. Go.
I want to, but I think we missed the second screening of it already. I think
No. Well, more
There-
than likely they're going to have another screening.
Oh, right
because
on.
now they're asking people to go to the Fantastic website to rate the movies, and the highest rated films they're going to have. They're
Extra
going to have
Yeah.
extra screenings.
Excellent.
In
Okay.
fact, they even added a press screening for tomorrow. But I bet you know people. You know people.
I know people.
Speaking of people, I guess you count, Jason. What else did you see? This is your first time on, so you can pick
Yeah.
anything. So.
God, what did I start? Oh yeah, one that I'm really excited to talk about: Polvora Negra. Okay, you know El Mariachi.
Really? Well, okay. I have not. I don't think I've talked about this on one of these recordings yet. So I'm interested to hear what you thought about this.
Yeah. So it's like El Mariachi without all the good stuff.
Yeah.
It is so goddamn boring. It really is
It's
El Mariachi.
terrible.
And they've got these ridiculous character tags with people like, oh, the cook is a boxer. That's going to come up later. No, it doesn't come up later. Oh, he only the main badass only drinks with straws. That's going to come up later. No. And and then there's the crazy wrestling thing in the sandbox later,
It's
where they're
so
like doing
bizarre.
suplexes and
Yeah,
shit.
it's retarded. It's
What was it like? Argentinian? Or?
It was Mexican, actually.
Was
I
it
believe.
Mexican?
I believe it was. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
We made a bad film?
It is.
Get
It's one
outta
of those
here.
movies where you can tell what they were going for was kind of an exploitation vibe, but
Started off with such promise.
and it did. It started off with kind of a wild image collage of different.
Well, what is it about?
And surf rock.
Let me try and break down this plot because it's so meandering.
I got it.
Okay, go.
These dudes kill this guy's sister. He comes back years later for revenge, and they realize that these thugs have accidentally hired him, and so he goes on a tear. And then there's some like ridiculous real estate bullshit going on. That's the crux.
Not to mention the fact that every other minute it's like everybody is everyone else's cousin or brother or this must be
It
the
is
most,
Mexico.
This most fucked up forked family tree ever. It is ridiculous.
Oh,
nothing,
yeah.
Nothing about this movie makes
There's
any sense.
bastard children, and everybody's related in this little village.
And I would forgive all of this if like the basic constructs of filmmaking were adhered to, but like it's amateur on every single level.
And then after the climax, it just meanders for a while
He
until
literally
it sputters out.
Like the revenge. I don't want to spoil anything, but basically it's all wrapped up, and then he goes into the house, and he washes his hair, and he walks back out, and that's when the credits roll. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
he walks back out. Well, no, then he walks down the road for a while.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, movie's over.
yeah. And it's like, why did we need to see him wash his hair if you were just going to end it when he went back outside?
Was there some hidden meaning or metaphor there? or something?
nothing.
The guy just is like, you know what? I've got this much film. I might as well use it
I
all.
thought
up.
and thought and thought about this, trying to come up with any other explanation, but I really feel like he just thought the movie was too short and needed to be padded out.
It sounds like a movie desperately in need of Mexican wrestlers or something. You know,
Well,
Well, that's
what
the thing.
movie
Oh, yeah,
isn't?
totally.
it's Fantastic Fest. I
Even
mean,
Star Wars would have
throw
benefited by
one Mexican
luchadores.
wrestler. Yeah, right.
Liam Neeson with broken bottles taped to his knuckles.
It's a perfect example of somebody who has a lot of passion for
It's
something,
like
but
Ghetto
doesn't.
Wolverine or something.
Have you not seen that?
No.
There's a trailer with
Oh,
that.
are you
with
serious?
Liam Neeson doing that.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah,
sorry.
he's got little broken bottles taped to his knuckles.
that
Oh
like
yeah,
a-
he's fighting
fighting
wolves.
wolves.
Yeah, there you go. That's
Is
all
that a
shit.
fake exploitation trailer? or
No,
something?
but it is better than everything in Polvora Negra.
Okay.
Yes,
fair enough.
indeed.
Black powder.
Indeed. Yeah, it's a perfect example of somebody who has a lot of passion, but no idea how to actually make film. Passion for film, no idea how to make film.
Well, I think a lot of it was the script. And I think it was. I think a lot of it was budget. They were just like,
Okay, but you can do things like there's a scene where he slams the door and they put in the Foley sound, the digital sound of a door slamming, but you see it bounce back. How much
Yeah.
money does it cost to do a second take if you're shooting digital? The answer is nothing.
So in other words, they weren't even trying.
There was not a lot of effort put into this.
Yeah, pretty much everyone I talked to openly said, just don't go see it. That's
I feel
really
like
all
there
you
must
need
have
to
been
know.
one person on the selection committee and I'm actually on it, but I don't remember seeing this movie. Who just championed it enough that they were like, okay, we'll give it a shot. I don't think this is something that everybody would have agreed on.
Well, speaking of co-host's origin of manufacturing, El Narco. Did you guys see that?
No, I didn't see that one either.
Oh yeah, it was. Did any of you see it?
No.
No, I wanted to see it.
It's all you, man.
Another boring film.
Yeah.
What was it about?
It was this guy. He,
Fucking Mexicans.
Yes, an illegal immigrant.
Sorry, we were sleeping that day when we were writing the script.
He was an illegal immigrant.
Siesta time.
He comes back to northern Mexico after being in the United States for 20 years, after he gets deported, and he meets up with all of his old friends, and they're all in the drug trade right now, and they're all like gaudily dressed hard asses. And he's this nice, goofy guy, but he gets involved as a strong arm for the local kingpin. And it takes all of these serious topics, like innocent children getting drawn into this horrible war in Mexico, and it treats it. The whole thing has this patina of silliness. So it suffers from like the Drag Me to Hell thing, where it's too funny to be scary or dramatic,
Yeah.
and yet the subject matter is too dark to be funny, and so it never really hits the right tone. And so it's just like, oh, ha, 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 that poor kid's life is ruined because he's getting involved in the drug trade. Oh, the plight of those people is so hilarious.
What a silly Spaniard.
Look at that drug mule dance. Go dance, drug mule dance.
So it just, tonally, it was just all over the place. I mean, it had some funny moments, and it had some brutal stuff in it that really should have hit home more, but because of the tonal imbalance, you couldn't really connect with any of the characters. So when it was over, it was just like, yeah, all right,
All right, next.
yeah.
Right?
Co-host, your people are fucked up.
Yeah, tell me something else. Yeah, look what they created. Well, they have created.
I think that before we go any further, we need to toast to the fact that we're halfway through this fest and none of us have died.
Yeah.
None of us to not death.
To not being dead.
Right.
Already halfway through.
Yeah.
God
Yeah, I
damn
know
it.
that does suck. It's going to start to get depressing.